Hi everybody, all my followers, welcome to another video. If you follow my channel and you watch my videos, you know I've been doing some work on this car. Nevertheless, I will leave the links below for the videos of all the work I've done on it. So this is a 2006 Golf Plus with the 1.9 TDI engine. The engine code is the BXE, but it doesn't really matter for what we're going to be doing on this video. So one of the problems this car came with as well, I think I mentioned that on the first video, is a problem with the rear left hand side door. So the door locks and unlocks okay, but the window doesn't work. So if I press that button in there, you can see, I don't know if you can hear me, it doesn't go up or down. And if I press that button in there, nothing works. Okay, so I did a little bit of a scan already, so I kind of know roughly what I'm gonna look at, but just to guide you through. So I'm on Central Electronics, and there's a code in here for this. So it's an active code, and it tells me left rear door control module J388, no signal or communication. So if I delete, it will come back straight away, so there's no point to delete it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the rear door electronics right first, make sure we can communicate with that, and we can. So here it is, and there's no codes on this on the right side. Now if I go to the left hand side, there is indeed no communication with the module. So yeah, we have something wrong in there, and well, that's gonna start to trace it down, see if we can find why there is no communication with this module. Okay, so we opened this here. The first thing I checked obviously is this hinge here, where it bends all the time as you open and close the door. I can't really see anything here. I mean, sorry about that, guys, I should be using. So there is a cracked wire in there, as you can see, but it's still connected inside. So we'll sort this out later. But other than this, everything looks fine. I mean, I haven't measured the wires yet, but I can't see anything else broken further in. Plug here looks clean to me, nothing wrong. On this plug though, there is two pins. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but actually you can. This pin here and this pin right there was a little bit of corrosion here on them. A little bit of and when you look at the pins like this, you might be able to see actually. Put it. I think you can see in there. So there's corrosion on that pin in there. Then, so yeah, it might be that this is actually what was causing the issue. We don't know. We're gonna clean this and measure the wires from that plug in there up to this one here, and see if we have any broken wires, but it doesn't look like. We're gonna measure that, and then we're gonna clean those contacts and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so I've opened actually this bit here where the PCB is, and I've cleaned it, although is the one on that door. So what I've done is I swapped the modules just to make sure, just to test really. And what I found out is it's rather funny. So if I go now, so the module on the left hand side is the actually module from the right hand side, and vice versa. So I swap them around. And if I come here now on the right hand side, which is actually the module from the left hand side, I get communication. And now I get a code here for the actually driver side module. So if I come back now, I still have no communication with the rear left. So the rear left now, this module is the one from the other door, and I still have no communication. So that one in there, which is from this side, does everything it should do. So it works from the door and it works from the driver side. But this one, it works from here, but it doesn't work. But it's still now working from the driver side. And as you can see, I still have no communication with this module here. So I now start to believe that there's going to be actually wire problem somewhere, or a problem elsewhere, I'll say. So I'm going to swap the modules around again, put everything as it should, and we're going to have a better look. Okay, so someone has been already doing something here, as you can see, and I think I'm gonna have to open this and try to see what's going on. Okay, then that's where we are. Okay, so I don't have diagrams for this, so I'm just kind of go along. So I strongly believe this purple wire in there is the communication wire. So on the good door, this wire goes straight to the driver side door module. There's a purple and white wire in there, and it goes straight to there. That one, I think it goes to the passenger side, but somehow from there it needs to come into the driver side door module, because that's where the things are. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Okay guys, problem found. So I was trying to figure it out, because when you don't have diagrams it's quite complicated. So, but basically the communication line from the rear door goes straight into the front door. Then you have a communication line which is the same purple wire that comes from here into this door, and then from here there's a wire that goes into that door, and that's how the four doors communicate between each other. Also from there there's a wire that goes into the comfort module, which obviously, like when you lock the door and you keep pressing the button, it sends the information, for example, for all the windows to close or all the windows to open, to lock and unlock and all that stuff. So but they communicate between each other like that. So when I got here, I was trying to measure the line between here and the back, and I was just remove this plug, and I found this. Look in there, can you see the purple wire and white? So there is my problem. Okay, let's gonna repair this. Let's gonna repair this. Okay, so we have repaired the wire. I've just started to put everything back on, so that door is already in place. Just to quick show you, in here that we now have communications with that side as well, so everything is working fine. So passive and sporadic, so we can clear this. And if we go back to the other door now, so left, right, it's working just fine. So we should have a code in there for, yep, clear that. And now if I go to central electrics. That fault should also be passive and sporadic, which is the one with the communication. It might be more faults actually, but yeah, there we go. I've been just connecting and disconnecting stuff, but so there is no faults. Now I can show you that is working fine from here. So look at the window. Working just fine. And at the button itself, is also working. So that's it. So that's it, guys. It was all down to that broken wire. I have identified it correctly first time, that purple with a white strip wire as the communication wire. Unfortunately, I don't have the diagrams, and I had to kind of figure out how this works. But yeah, diagrams would have been very helpful at this time. But that's what it is. We end up by resolving the issue, and that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, comments, put them below, and like always, thank you so much for watching.